coming straightway to the topic in hand. This is a historic moment where three laws are amended first time, or rather amendments are going on, but three laws amendment are done by the legislature and give effect from 1st July. You all know that the process starts from Lok Sabha, then Rajya Sabha, then Assembly, and then this effect from. In you people are lawyers, I presume that this particular issue started from August 23. From August 23, our draftsman people started asking recommendations to various lawyers, judges, academies, and then they started functioning at how these amendments will cater the need of society. So what was the need of society? Existing laws on one hand, old laws, whether they should be continued was a challenge. Third, rapid pace of technology, information, electronic gadgets, the ways in which the commission of offences were going on. So all these challenges were there to our legislation, rather paternity, and what time or which was the time where these laws used to be amended. So if you recollect, as an example, if I will give, can you recollect that you have received a postal card from your relative? आपण असं फक्त डाऊन द लेवलवर विचार करा की तुम्हाला शेवटचं पोस्टकार्ड नातेवाईकांचं कधी आलं किंवा तुम्ही इंग्लंड कधी दिलं. हा सोपा प्रश्न विचारतो. हे आपल्याला आठवत नाहीये किंवा आठवायला वेळ लागतोय. म्हणजे इतकं टेक्नॉलॉजी पुढे गेली. बिकॉज द पोस्टकार्ड्स, एन्व्हलप्स, इंग्लंड लेटर्स नाव आर आउटडेटेड दॅट वी थिंक. व्हाय? Because technology and innovations started. So first innovation, उदयदेशपांड्यांच्या उदाहरणे टेलिफोनचं पेन ड्राईव्ह वगैरे. So that was the era, that was the decade. आपल्याकडे पण आपण जेव्हा लहान होतो तेव्हा कोणाकडे रिक्वेस्ट फोन असायचे. Later on, if you recollect, trunk calls, UCP बंद झाले because emails were there, WhatsApps were there. So this was the technology which developed, electronic gadget developed, and so first act was Information Technology Act 2000. Society no doubt was going in its own pace. At the same time, crimes were going as per their own criminals. Society changes were going on. MOCA was introduced, POCSO was introduced, atrocity was introduced. New acts was the supplementing to society, but what about the core acts? Because this was special area. But what was the procedure? So every special statute has its own procedure. Only on the premise of whether offence is cognizable, confession whether admissible, date of charge was 180, 60 as the case may be. But what about the mainstream? So this is the background why the acts were amended. The first is, which I would like to do the highlights first and then we will go ahead. You all know that in Supreme Court, High Court, many of us are going. The judgments are interpreted. The sections are interpreted. And then these judgments were also taken into considerations and then the sections are amended. The critics or the comments was that all British laws are outdated or obsolete and now new change. But it is not the case, my friends. Let me be very frank. असं काही झालेलं नाही आहे की ब्रिटिशांचे कायदे सगळे बाजूला ठेवले आणि सगळे नवीन पुस्तक आले. तेच कायदे ठेवले, फक्त थोडंसं स्वरूप बदललं. नेचर हॅज बीन चेंज. सो व्हॉट नेचर? म्हणून अगदी व्याख्येपासून जर सुरुवात केली आहे, नो दॅट काही काल जेव्हा आलो नेमकं काय बोललं पाहिजे. सो फर्स्ट चेंज मध्ये असं आहे की इन्व्हेस्टिगेशन लेवलला मेजर चेंजेस आहेत. इन्व्हेस्टिगेशन लेवलला मेजर चेंजेस आहेत. व्याख्येमध्ये फारसे चेंजेस फक्त ऑडिओ, व्हिडिओ, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक ही जी माध्यम आहेत, द मोड ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन आहे, दॅट इज ऑडिओ, व्हिडिओ, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक आणि दुसरा पार्ट आहे इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कम्युनिकेशन. सो दीज आर द एरियाज माय फ्रेंड्स, माय लॉयर्स, यू शुड टेक केअर. Nowadays, you see, you will introspect yourself. If a person not looking to you is tolerable, but if you are not picking the mobile, it is a sky high hope. If I am not responding to WhatsApp, the most disrespectful thing I am doing. असं समजलं जातं. ते कसं नाहीये. So these audio, because they are very prompt in WhatsApp responding. Why? I don't know why. Which is the risk? Take a pause because the days have changed. Because the audio, video, electronic communication now has got legal recognition as per CRPC. So previously, Information Technology Act was supplementing or catering the need. This is not the case. Now after 1st July, your every WhatsApp communication with the clients or you are receiving the information that has been codified. So there are two issues: electronic gadgets, that is mobile phones, laptops, hard disks. This is one part. So these mobile phones, it has its own features. You will see your features. There are ample of features. You can do messages. You can send messages. You can make a photograph of what you are seeing. You can take a videograph. What is that? So all this is admissible. Now what was the hitch in between? There was a hitch of amending 65B of Evidence Act. Because IT Act was going ahead and certification was important. So you all know the judgment of Bashir and Arjun Khulkar. Bashir was on the point of pendrive and electoral issue, and Arjun Khulkar was on the point how the Bashir is in 2010 and Khulkar is recent. So that 10 to that particular gap has been bridged up. So my friends, please read both the judgments simultaneously, because at the time of Bashir there were only pendrives and hard disks. But during Khulkar there are all mobile phones and conversations. So this was a challenge, and therefore these two definitions are incorporated in CITs. This I want to say. Now the question came, when devices you are coming. The question came of service of summons. Everybody is aware of the service of summons is a task. So this is also been taken care of by section 64 and 105. In CRPC also you are supposed to do your email addresses, and on WhatsApp you will receive the summonses for information. Or even if police calls you on mobile phone, कि तुमची आज तारीख आहे, he can qualify in his report की mobile phone में कळवलेलं आहे. You cannot expect that he will come to your door, then typically you will lock the door, you will say that he is not there, Misra. And that's why in Exhibit 1 also, even in family courts, you are asking us to write the email address. Same has been taken care of in CRPC. So these are the initial stages before the investigation starts. Then the questions come in media, and all those persons started saying zero FIR, zero FIR. But zero FIR संकल्पना होती, ही नवीन नाही, ते जजमेंट में देतो. So zero FIR आपल्या तर सगळ्यांमध्ये लॉ 498 we used to file FIR, and that FIR used to get transferred. So nothing new. That's why I am saying, I am not saying criticism, but the news was that zero FIR sankalpana it was there by officers, my friends. But what happened was that the jurisdiction issue used to get problem in cognizable offenses. Now everybody is aware, FIR is FIR हा शब्दच नाही हुआ, because it is not defined under section 2. प्रथम वर्दी आवाज किंवा प्रथम खबर ज्याला आपण म्हणतो, हे सेक्शन 2 मध्ये कुठेही व्याख्यायित केलेलं नाही, डिफाईन नाही. But title is information related to cognizable offense, and so minimum requirement of FIR is cognizable offense. Now what happened, or what were the challenges, or what was the situation? Why the act is amended? Three situations. First, jurisdictional issue. Police used to say, go here and that schedule logging. Second issue was that our females who were victimized in the crime were little bit shy down, or due to some family issue, they did not used to come before the society for reporting the crimes. Then this was another situation. आता काय केलं त्यांनी? म्हणून FIR मध्ये तीन गोष्टी आहेत. First is you can file the FIR by electronic means. पण त्याला parameters आहेत. If you will see 154, this is 173. Now, 154 मध्ये काय होतं? You have to go to the police station, write orally. Here the police used to write the parameters diligently. Orally, writing, reading, signature, and that extract is to be recorded in the register. FIR चा criteria होता. And forthwith it has to be given to the victim and send it to the court. 156, after the 175. So these were the parameters. But now what is the new change? New change is that electronically also, not electronically, by using electronic means, we can set law in motion so far as cognizable offenses. So there are two situations. Persons going personally to police station, आपण खबर द्यायला जातोय, तिथं तो कंप्लायन्स आहे. पण वयोवृद्ध माणूस आहे, घरात दरोडा पडलाय, घरात काहीतरी अघटित घडलेलं आहे. हाऊ टू इनिशिएट लॉ इन मोशन? तिथे तुम्ही तुमच्या लॅपटॉपवर जायचं, तिथे तुम्हाला FIR चं पोर्टल बघायचं आणि FIR च्या पोर्टलमध्ये तुम्ही ते सगळे डॉक्युमेंट्स लोड करायची, तुमचं आधार कार्ड, पॅन कार्ड, ऑथेंटिकेट यू. Now the question came, laws were amended, but what about infrastructure? My SOP सुरू झाला. SOPs of different state governments. So you will find in our laws, state government has to take care of. असा शब्द आहे. किंवा स्टेट गव्हर्नमेंट त्याची पुढची चाल घ्यावी. म्हणून आपल्याकडे आता रेकॉर्डिंग ऑफ FIR ला प्रणाली आलेली आहे, SOP आली. या SOP मध्ये 0 FIR असं तुम्ही स्टेट गव्हर्नमेंटच्या साइटवर गेला तर तुम्ही नो हाऊ दॅट 0 FIR or electronic FIR is to be done. आणि म्हणून पहिली टाइम फ्रेम काय आली तर 3 days ची टाइम फ्रेम आहे. So within 3 days, if the law is set in motion or electronically if FIR is filed, the concerned police officer, concerned person has to confirm the facts. त्याची सही घ्यायला लागेल, की FIR रजिस्टर मध्ये नोंद करायला लागेल. म्हणून टू पोर्टल्स आहेत, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक पोर्टल्स निर्माण केलेले आहेत कमिशनर ऑफिसला, त्याची आता कार्यवाही चालू आहे. So that information will first go to portal. After portal, the IO will have to take 3 days. कुणी केली, काय केली, त्याची ऑथेंटिसिटी तपासायला लागेल. So some anonymous issues may get crop up. So that to rule out that 3 days confirmation. Then situation came, या 3 दिवसात तपास करायचा का नाही मग? Because कॉग्निटिव्ह ऑफेन्स आहे आणि एकीकडे तर कालबाजाला दिलेली आहे. But they are on the point, investigation start करा. Because तुमच्याकडे खबर आलेली आहे. So electronic, I am on this point. So this is the first area which I thought to focus. Then the concept of 0 FIR. 0 FIR च्या बाबतीत दोन इश्यू मला सांगायचे वाटतात. ते म्हणजे जजमेंट आहे आपलं 0 FIR चं स्टेट ऑफ AP वर्सेस पुनाती 1994 मध्ये जजमेंट आहे. So 1994 जजमेंट आणि एकीकडे ललिता कुमारी. ललिता कुमारी was the point of cognizable offense and non-refusal or refusal. Cognizable offense असेल and if police machinery is hesitating, refusing or dodging to register the FIR, what are the parameters? That is said in Lalita Kumari's judgment. But Lalita Kumari is on the point of registration, non-registration and effects. But this concept is in state of AP versus Punati 1994 supplement volume 1 Supreme Court page 592. देईल तुम्हाला. This judgment is on the point that irrespective of jurisdiction, police authorities has to register the offense. That's a position आहे. So then there's a question की 0 FIR काय संकल्पना आहे? याचं कारण असं आहे की where the local police station is seized with the matter, that FIR goes over there. So whenever the information pertaining to cognizable offense is received, irrespective of territorial jurisdiction, हद्दीचा वाद न घालता पहिलं रजिस्टर करा, त्याला 0 नंबर द्या आणि रिस्पेक्टिव्ह पोलीस स्टेशनला पाठवा. Now the question of next which I inquired in the courts. आता पुढचा प्रश्न असा आहे की ते कोर्टात पाठवायला हा कंप्लायन्स आहे इन्व्हेस्टिगेशन काचा. Now the question is ही 0 FIR रिस्पेक्टिव्ह मॅजिस्ट्रेटकडे पाठवून द्या असे गाईडलाईन्स पुलिसांना दिले. तुम्ही ते रिव्हर्ट करत बसू नका, तो कोर्ट शब्द आहे. So these are the issues pertaining to FIR. These two issues. Talk about less आहे म्हणून ते सांगायचं. Now this FIR again you know that this is given to informant, victim की त्याला द्यायला पाहिजे, that is consistent. म्हणजे बदल काय झाला तर 0 FIR आणि इलेक्ट्रॉनिक. Then you know my friends arrest पुन्हा